Welcome to InfoBike Car, your go-to channel for exploring the fascinating history of automobiles and motorcycles that have shaped the roads we travel today. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic cars of the mid-1930s, 1935 Ford Model 48. This remarkable vehicle was Ford's successor to the earlier Model 408, and it stood as a clear reflection of Henry Ford's mission to combine affordability, practicality, and modern styling at a time when the American automobile industry was rapidly evolving. The Ford Model 48 was officially introduced in late 1934 for the 1935 model year, and it carried forward the company's well-known flathead V8 engine, which was already earning a reputation for being durable, torquey, and relatively inexpensive compared to rival offerings. This car quickly gained a loyal following among families, small business owners, and motorists who wanted reliable performance without breaking the bank on the outside. The 1935 Ford Model 48 brought a refreshing design update that set it apart. From its predecessor, the body lines were more rounded, with a smoother, more aerodynamic appearance that mirrored the design trends of the era. The grille was more prominent and gracefully curved, featuring vertical chrome bars that gave the car an upscale presence even in its base trim. The fenders were resculpted for a fuller, more integrated look, and the headlights were moved further out toward the edges for better illumination and a wider stance. The running boards were sleeker, and the car's silhouette gave off a sense of elegance while still being practical for everyday use. The Model 48 came in a variety of body styles, including two-door and four-door sedans, coupes, phaetons, and even station wagons, allowing buyers to choose the exact configuration that suited their lifestyle. Under the hood, the 1935 Ford Model 48 continued with Ford's proven 221 cubic inch flathead V8 engine, producing around 85 horsepower. While that number might sound modest today, in 1935 it was more than enough to give the car brisk acceleration and a top speed in the range of 75 to 80 miles per hour. This made it a strong performer for its time, particularly when compared to many competitors still offering four-cylinder engines. The V8's smooth power delivery and robust low-end torque made it ideal for city driving and rural roads alike. It was paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, which was operated through a floor-mounted shifter that gave the driver a direct and mechanical connection to the car. The suspension featured a solid front axle and transverse leaf springs, which was standard for Ford vehicles of the era, providing a simple and durable setup that could handle rough road conditions. Inside, the 1935 Ford Model 48 delivered an interior that balanced utility and comfort. The dashboard layout was clean and symmetrical, featuring large, easy-to-read gauges placed centrally for quick reference. While this was decades before the introduction of modern touchscreen sound systems, the Model 48 could be fitted with a factory-installed AM radio, which at the time was considered a luxury feature. Imagine cruising along in 1935 with music or news playing through a warm analog signal. It was a symbol of modern living. The cabin was trimmed in durable upholstery materials, with well-padded bench seats that could comfortably seat passengers. For long trips, though simple by today's standards, the driving position was well thought out, offering good visibility and straightforward controls. In terms of performance, the Model 48 was praised for its balance of speed, reliability, and fuel efficiency for the time. The flathead V8 allowed it to cruise effortlessly at highway speeds, and thanks to the relatively light weight of the vehicle depending on body style, roughly 2,500 to 3,000 pounds, it offered decent fuel economy for a V8-powered car of that period, averaging around 15 to 18 miles per gallon. The mechanical brakes, while not as effective as later hydraulic systems, were reliable when properly maintained, and the steering was responsive for the era, giving drivers confidence on winding roads. Price was one of the biggest selling points of the 1935 Ford Model 48, depending on the body style. New models were priced between approximately $500 and $700, affordable for the middle class during the Great Depression years. This aggressive pricing, combined with Ford's nationwide dealer network and the car's reputation for toughness, made the Model 48 a strong sales success. Buyers got a full-sized 8-cylinder car at a price that undercut many smaller, less powerful competitors. The Model 48's selling point was simple, yet powerful. It gave ordinary Americans access to an 8-cylinder car that looked stylish, drove well, and could handle years of use without major trouble. It was also a vehicle that adapted well to both personal and commercial needs, with its various body styles covering a wide spectrum of uses, from family transport to delivery services. Its combination of elegant looks, dependable mechanicals, and value for money made it one of the standout cars of the mid-1930s today. The 1935 Ford Model 48 is cherished among classic car enthusiasts and collectors for its historical significance and its role in cementing Ford's reputation as the builder of the people's car. Restored examples can be seen at vintage car shows, often admired for their flowing lines, gleaming chrome, and the distinctive burble of their flathead V8 engines. Whether preserved in original condition or lovingly restored, the Model 48 serves as a rolling reminder of an era when style and substance could be delivered at an accessible price. The 1955 Ford Model 48 remains a symbol of how Ford blended innovation with affordability, creating a vehicle that appealed to both the head and the heart. From its handsome exterior design and capable performance to its competitive pricing and versatility, it was a car that truly met the needs of its time. And while the world has changed dramatically since 1935, the charm and appeal of this classic Ford endure. Thank you for joining us here on Info by Car for this deep look into the 1935 Ford Model 48. If you enjoyed this journey into automotive history, be sure to like this video, share it with fellow car enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel for more stories about the vehicles that shaped our roads. Until next time, keep your wheels turning and your passion for cars alive.